Hello, in this tutorial we're going to really focus on your TMP planners, the TMP dashboard side of the Road Direct system. So once we've logged into the system, we can go to the TMP dashboard, which is up the top left of the dashboard there. Obviously when you're first logged in, sometimes it lands on calendar. And if we want to go to dashboard, it's the wee speed symbol. So this is your planners using the system to manage what TMPs they need to process and do, and what's been created, what's ready to be sent, and what's been sent off already, and what's come back approved. So there's a wee bit of automation in here. So for example, when you do get a TMP back and you add it to the job, the system's going to know that it's received back generally automatically. And if we go back here to the calendar and you're adding jobs to your calendar, your job scheduler, down in the admin side, you can say whether it's been submitted or not. So if you've already got a generic that's signed off, you can just say it's been submitted, and these processes will fast track that. So this here is correlating to your displays in your dashboard. But if the TMP does need to be made and you're adding a job and you're in here and you've put that the TMP hasn't been made, then it's going to drop it in, it needs to be made. It's a way to manage all the TMPs we're doing. And also if you've got a team of people managing and assigning who's doing what. So that's just correlating to where that is within the job. And of course, to add a job, you've got the quick handy tool to add it from your dashboard if you're adding a lot from here. So that's nice and handy. So if we expand this box over here on the right, you got the wee expand boxes. We open that up. I can see all the TMPs that need to be created. This is just an example, hence there's so many that needs to be created. But it is good to get a feel of the general visual array. So this automatically plonks in here for you when you're adding a job. And you can see an overview of the job intended start date, everything else, who it's for, everything you can see on the calendar is just, it's here. So you can also use these filter buttons to maybe just see all the state highway TMPs versus local roads. And then most importantly, if you've got a lot of planners doing jobs, you can go, oh, I want to assign this to this planner. Obviously in your user settings, they have to be set up as a planner as the user to be able to see them, but that's easily done in the user settings. So straight away we can allocate who's doing what, and if you've got a curly job or something you want done straight away, and just like anything you want to put a big red highlight on that you want to make that important, you can click the wee flag button, and the colors can be whatever you make them yourself. You can own those colors. There's a wee key there, but like say, oh, orange is semi-important, click it again and it'll go red, click it again and it'll go away. So that's awesome. You can flag stuff. You can use the filter action to then just see, say what Daniel Stocker TMPs he's doing is. So that's a great tool. And then if there's any photos added to the job, a good way to use these here is you can see a quick view of, oh, what was that job? So it's just a good prompt, oh, it's that job. So any photos you've added to the job is there. And then if you've attached any documentation and you want to know what that is, it's also a quick, easy way to get to any attachments you've attached to the job. Then when the TMP is received back, we can upload it from, if you've saved it to the Road Direct system or your device, etc. Very intuitive. And then we can straight away attach that TMP that's come back from the council, for example. So we can go to the wee plus button. Maybe you've already got a generic in your system that's approved and you just hit the wee plus. And then once we've done that, we can change the status. Really easy. Hey, I'm seeing a list of the TMPs I need to do. Assign them to people. If you're one-man band, you won't need to use that. If you've got 3 or 4 planners, you can assign who's doing what. You can make it a priority, red flag. You can overview the pictures really quick and fast to prompt you what the job is about. And of course you can go and upload TMPs if they're already pre-approved or as when they come back, and then you can, obviously go, this one here has been submitted, and then it's going to take that TMP out of that workflow. I'll collapse this, and it's moved it to submitted or approved, etc. So really cool. I won't get into too much more fluff, but I think you're going to just follow your nose there, and it's really self-explanatory. A reminder, use the filters if you want to, assign people to the job. You've got a brief overview about the job on the main line, and then your tools on the right hand corner over here. And if you want to, you can export everything you're seeing into a spreadsheet, which could be then you can manipulate the spreadsheet however you want. Maybe you just use a filter to just filter state highway jobs, and you can use that to then send to your RCA or your client as an overview of what jobs you're working on or where you're going to be and that sort of thing. Really cool. As we move on from the TMP dashboard, you can see we're obviously sitting on the main pill menu there. But if you do have jobs that are booked in, but they're not displaying on the calendar yet because you don't have dates, if we go back to the dashboard, that's where they'll sit here, because obviously the client's going, I got this job, not sure when I'm doing it, but I still need the TMP. Now you know where it's sitting, you can use that. The overview of all jobs will still sit in the main pill menu there. And then if you do TMP only jobs where you're not actually supplying traffic management services, i.e. it's not in your calendar because you're not actually going to be implementing or deploying the traffic management, you can manage that by there, but again, they'll still be in the main view as well. Dry hire, and a few other things. Or if you're just looking for all jobs or archive jobs, you can go in and go into here, or just look at the jobs you've deleted, but the main view is here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you found this video useful. Any more technical stuff, don't be afraid to read.